So I'm guessing that this drop in frame rate and these jumps is just due to the nor'easter that is currently bombarding New York. Winter wonderland indeed.
Now everybody scream enough respect to the X. Enough respect given.
So, the moment all of you iOS users have been waiting for is finally upon us. The first iteration of cloud gaming is finally available on iOS. If you followed the news, you know that Apple had many restrictions against any type of cloud gaming on any of their mobile platforms. So your iPhones, your iPads weren't able to get Microsoft Game Pass. They weren't able to use Stadia, nor were they able to use one of Facebook's offerings. I don't actually remember what that one is called. And even the upcoming Luna from Amazon will be unusable on iOS, or at least that was the case. Google has made a web app, or not a web app, but they have made it so that you were able to gain an entrance to their Stadia cloud gaming platform through Safari, and it works. Here, my friends, is Cyberpunk 2077 running on my iPad Pro. So with the announcement of Stadia on iOS finally releasing today, I decided to check it out and see how it performs on my iPad Pro. So what better way to try out the new web app than start a new game? Let's do a quick character creation and see what we got. So the creation process in Cyberpunk 2077 is pretty in-depth. You can change hair color, eyes, tattoos. There's a lot going on there that's actually really cool. I'm sure that people have heard of the genitalia, cup size. There's a lot you can do with these bodies. It seems to jump a little bit, but that might be the fact that there's a snowstorm going on outside. My internet might be taking a little hit. Can't say for sure. And I know when I play Stadia on my Android devices or my PC, it runs just fine. For the sake of the kids, I'm not going to turn this model around because she is topless, but the tattoo is really nice. But so far, so good. It does run on the iPad. Let's see it actually in action. I have my Xbox controller synced up to the iPad, and there I am. Set my broken nose. Now I'm moving around here. It's a little choppy. Again, I'm just gonna write that up to iffy connection with the internet due to the storm outside. Yeah, it's kind of jumping around and all that. You know what? Let's do a quick game comparison. iPad to Galaxy Fold. One of the fun things about Stadia is that you can just jump off of one unit you're playing on onto another and be exactly where you were. Let's jump. Quick little technical difficulty there, but look at that. And we're exactly where we were on the iPad. Now, just basing my control on this to what was going on with the iPad, it's running a lot smoother here. There's no jumping around, no frame drops. So maybe it's not the winter storm. Both of these devices are running off of the same Wi-Fi in my home, but the Fold is handling it a lot better. We've seen how it runs on the iPad, we've seen how it runs on my Galaxy Fold. Let's see how it runs on my laptop. Let's see if it really is the device as opposed to the Wi-Fi connection. Let's jump. And just like that, we're in. And here we are on my laptop. I don't have the most powerful gaming laptop out there, but
Cut him some slack, will ya? He'll pay. Just need some more time.
even here, it's running pretty damn smooth.
Charity to you? You borrow Eddie's, you gotta pay him back.
Yeah, walking through the bar on my laptop here, again, everything runs smooth. There's no choppiness. Nothing is slowing down. No breaks in anything. Pretty easy transition from my Fold to the laptop. So you know what? While we're here, let's just pause it looking at these guys and jump back over to the iPad to see if maybe, just maybe, it was my internet. And all is now right with the world. There's definitely some stutter there, and I should know. Yeah, it doesn't run as smooth on the iPad, which I find weird. I mean, this is a beta from what I understand, But I don't see why it wouldn't run smoothly when it can run smooth on my Fold. Again, my Fold has 12 gigs of RAM, but I didn't think the RAM would really cause that much difference when it's an cloud-based game. Well, I mean, at least it's actually working, so... Hi. I was trying to walk over here. What are the odds that only when I'm on the iPad does it have an issue with its rendering and lighting and everything else? The game may stop because your connection isn't stable. That's odd. It's the same connection on every other device. Does the iPad just require more bandwidth to run because of the beta? I don't know. The shameful part of this entire iPad Stadia experience is the iPad has the best screen. It's the 120 hertz refresh. So I was hoping to see some of that shine through on the device. But even if it was able to, the constant drops and the iffiness of the connection make it almost impossible to fully enjoy what is going on here.
Status.
On location. Let's find your man.
Rick's one of the good guys. We'll see. I trust him like a brother.
So we're in a parking lot.
To the right.
Your moment to shine, kiddo. Good luck.
Just jumped back to the Galaxy Fold. Let's turn it up just a bit. And let's just see the difference in how it's moving here. Oh, a huge difference. Again, I don't know why that is. This is a nice car. I can understand why he wants it for himself. This is sweet.
You're a woman of little faith. See?
Oh, that was nice.
Fire up and call me when you're underway. Tell you where to go.
Ooh. All right, let's jump back to the iPad for some VR combat training. Let's see if things smooth out a bit and there's less going on. All right, let's jump. I really do like the way it does that. That's just so cool. Nope, still there. I honestly don't know what it is.
Let's blast through a tactical target practice program. You know, a little warm up.
All I can think is the fact that it's a beta. It just has kinks to work out. Am I not sure? The movement is so jerky. I can't even aim properly with my little pistol here. You saw the way he changed, he reloaded there? Jumping all over the place.
But it's more realistic if the target's attacking iron. Quit standing around and take cover.
Yes, I got shot. I am.
You took a hit. Use a reanimator to patch yourself up.
Gears of War style. Well, there you have it. Cyberpunk on the iPad, Galaxy Fold, and gaming laptop. Surprisingly, it didn't run all that well on the iPad. It jumped, frames dropped, it was choppy to control. I mean, I get that it's a beta, but even so, I've used other betas, especially cloud betas, for example, the cloud beta from Microsoft, and that ran great. When I first got Stadia, it was in beta, and it ran great. So I'm not exactly sure why the iPad responds the way that it does. I was really looking forward to changing the settings in Cyberpunk to really make use of the 120 hertz refresh rate, if it could. I think it's possible. I haven't actually tried, because to run the game on my laptop or any of my phones, the 120 hertz isn't really an option unless I run it on like the FE, which I really don't, because why play it on such a narrow screen? And you can play on something like the Galaxy Fold, which has pretty much become my mobile device for gaming when possible. But yeah, kind of disappointing point with the iPad's performance with Stadia. But again, it's a beta. I'm sure they'll work out the kinks and the bugs. I can't say it was my Wi-Fi connection due to the storm, as I originally thought, because my other devices worked fine. So I guess we'll see what happens in the coming future with the iPad Stadia app. With that said, Cyberpunk 2077 on whatever I can play it on. This is what I'm into.